Hey guys, Jeffrey Walker, founder and CEO of Walgatti, located here in Houston, Texas. Wanted to bring another video to you guys today. And this is just a continuation of the series that I started of, if this, then what? And so I kicked it off, first of all, with I have strong business revenue, but I have bad credit. What do I do? That was the first thing that we talked about. And so the second topic, and what I'm going to be covering today, is I don't have any business revenue. I have a job, I have a career, but I want to start a business. I don't have any business revenue. I have bad credit. So what are my options? How do I get this going? I want to quit my job. I don't want to be an employee anymore. I want to be a business owner. I want to take control of my future, and I want to do something that I want to do. How do I do that? Well, again, if you don't have a business currently and you have a job, that's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. Lenders do like to see W-2 income, more so, quite frankly, than they do business revenue, of self-employed revenue. Okay, so that's the first thing. So that's not a bad thing that you have a steady income. That's good. The second thing that you're going to have to address, obviously, is the bad credit. Now, if you don't have business revenue, you don't have any assets, land, property, expensive pieces of equipment, something that the lenders can use as collateral, then you're going to probably fall into the credit card stacking platform. And so you might be thinking, well, what does that mean? Well, you could actually get 0% APR on credit cards for anywhere from 12 to 18 months. Now, this is especially good if you're flipping houses. So what this allows you to do is that it allows you to get access to capital that's very, very, very cheap for a short amount of time. And then that money gets very, very expensive. So one thing about me, and if you watch any of my videos or read my posts, you know that I'm very transparent. I'm not here telling you that money is cheap. SBA loans, you're looking at a minimum of 7.5% if everything is perfect. We're not talking about a car loan here. So the cost of money is not cheap, and the less things that you have going for you, the more expensive it gets. So one of the strategies that we use is actually helping people to get credit cards. Now, I want to be very clear. This is a bad strategy if you don't have a definitive plan on getting your business going and making sure that those payments are paid off prior to that interest going from 0 to 12 to 18%. So that's the first thing that you want to keep in mind. The second thing here is that the guidelines to get these types of credit cards or to have larger limits anyway are going to be very strict. So let me cover that with you right now. First and foremost is, at a bare minimum, you have to have a 680 FICO score across the board, bare minimum. Okay, 720 preferred, but if you have a 680, it's doable. The second thing is you have to have your debt utilization under 30% on all of your credit cards, including, credit cards like Home Depot or Lowe's, as well as your Chase and your credit and your Bank of America credit card. So, as an example, if you have let's say $1,000 limit, the lenders want to see that those balances are under $300 or 30%. Credit card with the credit card stacking strategy, everything has to be perfect. Okay. And 30% is the max, and that has to be across the board. So if you have 5 different credit cards with $1,000 limit on each one of those, you need to have no more than $1,500 of usage between those 5 cards. Okay. So that's that. So 680 minimum, 30% debt utilization. And then you can't have any more than 4 hard inquiries on your credit report within the last 6 months. Okay. So 680 credit score, 30% debt utilization or under, And then you can't have more than 4 hard inquiries on your credit report to be able to do this. Now, you may be thinking, well, Jeff, I don't have any of that stuff. Well, guess what? The good news is I am an expert in credit repair. So if you have some blemishes on your credit profile, some inaccuracies that the bureaus are reporting, or inconsistent reportings, all of these things are able to be disputed. It's called factual disputing, and it is your right to be able to do that, says the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And so my job is to help you get your profile in a situation, your credit profile that is, where you're able to get these types of funding programs. And so I want to keep this video fairly short today, but this is a strategy. It is extremely effective for real estate investors that are flipping houses, because you can get this, these credit cards. You can buy the material, flip the houses, and you have, let's say a year at 0%, but it only took you 6 months to rehab it, get your contractors going, and turn around and flip it. And so you want to make sure that you have an exit strategy. And I am very, very transparent on these things, but it is a very, very viable option to get your business going. Okay. A lot of people take advantage of this type of funding, and you're going to pay a percentage for the lender to get you the funding, but you have that 0% as long as 18 months. So anyway, guys, hope you had an incredible weekend. Today's Monday, the 11th, and hope you had a great weekend, and I hope your week is off to a great start, and I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, make sure you like it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share the video, because you never know who this information may help. You guys have a great day. Again, Jeffrey Walker, founder and CEO of Wall Gotti. Talk to you soon.